Jordan, how do you think you threw the football?
I thought I did pretty good. Felt confident with every throw that came out of my hand, and no doubt the receivers were amazing. And just coming back from the combine and getting that timing down felt really good, and it translated today. So
AJ said you were perfect. Did you feel that kind of level out there?
I felt pretty high confidence with my arm, and I felt like they did an amazing job just catching the ball wherever it went. But I felt pretty high up there.
How much more comfortable is it throwing in this environment with guys that you're
Yeah.
used to than being in Indy throwing?
Yeah. Oh, it felt good just having to throw to the guys I'm used to, and just getting those reps down, getting the script together for them, and seeing what routes they're best at and what routes I can throw, and it just felt good today.
Jordan, come draft day, are you going to be back home in Hawaii, or will you be here in the States?
Yeah, I'm finishing up my internship right now, finish that up, and then I'll go back home for the draft, and then see where I go after that.
What do you think that day's going to be like for you? Just kind of
Yeah.
put a phone to ring.
I think it's going to be an awesome day for me. Just being able to go back home with my family and just sit down, nothing big. Just having like my close ones there with me, and just watching it and just waiting for that phone call. So.
Have you gotten the impression that there is a team, or maybe there are a couple of teams that are interested in taking you?
Yeah, I got a couple interested teams that's been talking to me, and got workouts lined up and dinners and stuff. So I'm excited.
You ever reflect upon the fact that you had these three wide receivers that throw you through
Yeah.
your college career, and how that benefited you to have those guys out there?
You know, it benefited me a lot, just having those guys as weapons on the outside, and my job was just to give them the ball, and just watching them make plays was amazing, and I'm just going to wish them the best of luck in this draft, and just super excited to see where their future goes.
Any lingering chemistry with those guys out there today?
I felt chemistry was awesome with all of us, even with Dawson too out there, and Floyd and Alex, but everything felt pretty smooth.
Can you give us your scouting reports on those three guys, what you see from throwing to them?
I'll say DK, straight, strong, fast, physical. Throwing today, he was catching all of it. Let's go AJ. He can go outside, he can go inside. He has nice cuts. He can get away from the defender pretty fast. And then we go Lodge. He's flexible. You've seen it out there today. He can run around, and he loves toe tapping. So it's perfect for the NFL guys.
Jordan, where's your internship at?
Oxford Police Department.
Can you kind of elaborate on what you're doing there?
Yeah. So usually, like when I was after the combine, they're the only guys that was flexible with my schedule, and that will allow me to come in whenever. And my internship is the last thing I need in order for me to graduate, because my major is criminal justice. So I'm done with classes and all that. And after I work out in the morning, they're pretty flexible to when I can come in. And when I go in, I kind of just like wait in dispatch, and some officer just comes and grabs me, and we kind of just go for a ride along like the whole night, probably till like 1 a.m. And pretty good to see like the inside scoops of Oxford, so it's pretty nice. Yeah.
When you left junior college, you got to Ole Miss. Did you anticipate that you would be at this point right now with this NFL opportunity?
It was always a dream and a goal for me. I wrote it down, put that above my bed, was the NFL. And when I took that junior college route, that was the main reason why I took that route. And when Ole Miss offered, it was my only SEC offer. So I was like, if I wanted to play in my top level, which is the NFL, then I have to play in the best college conference in college football. So took a visit here, loved it, and happy I stayed.
Jordan, can you kind of go back to that moment, though, when you decided you were going to come here?
Yeah.
Because it looked at the time like the quarterback picture here was set
Yeah.
for the years, and
Mhm.
there was no guarantee that you were going to start here.
Yeah, so it was a hard decision for me, and like I said, that only SEC offer kind of just like, hey, like I'm a competitor, I want to compete. I felt like I was the best quarterback coming out of junior college, and I felt like I could compete anywhere. And when someone told me the SEC is the best college conference there is, and I wanted to go out there and compete and fight for the job. So I'm a competitor, so I came out. So.
Do you think you carry that chip on your shoulder and will carry it into the NFL for a job?
Oh yeah, for sure. I've been doubted like my whole life, and I just love going out there and competing and proving people wrong and showing them that I can stick around with the big guys. And I think I will always have that chip on my shoulder.
What about your production
wouldn't say frustrated. I would just say, like, I know I'm better than what people say I am, and it's just motivation for me, for myself to get better each and every day. And a lot of people give me feedback, a lot of corrections, and I'm just taking it in and doing my best to learn all of that corrections and apply it to the field.
What sort of feedback?
Like, hey, like, you can't be zipping the ball all the time. You know, you just got to put a little bit of touch. Drop backs under the center need to be nice and smoother. And because I rarely did it on the center, and they really wanted to see that a lot more. And I guess just like the short routes, they're like, hey, he can throw the deep routes, but can he throw the short routes? And that's what I've been working on.
Jordan, are there any particular NFL teams that are showing you more interest than others right now?
I think they're all kind of like the same. They're all kind of just talking and saying they're interested and just lining up workouts just like any other player. But I see no team higher than the other right now.
Take questions up top.
Jordan, you talk about what teams are looking for in the NFL. Obviously, the offense that you ran is going to be vastly different. It's
Yeah.
a prototypical style. How you see yourself fitting in that? And you see yourself as a developmental project?
Yeah.
You see yourself kind of like a Dak Prescott, 4th round, 5th rounder that could go in and compete for a spot?
Yeah, I see myself developing no matter what offense I get into. I'm really coachable. I love learning. I learn pretty fast and quick. So if you teach me an offense, I probably could get it down in a hurry. And just having that inside of me, just knowing that I can go out there and learn the NFL playbook and just say it out loud will help me in the future.
Jordan, when your football career is over, is there anything specific in law enforcement you'd like to pursue or do?
Yeah, I always wanted to be just a police officer, ride around for a couple of years, and then work my way up to an FBI agent. That's probably what I want to do, and move back home while I do that.
Jordan, knowing that this is your last time to really practice with these guys and
Yeah.
show your skills, how have you seen your game and your mentality develop since your time here at Ole Miss?
I felt it jump up a lot. Came in here not really knowing my arm strength, what I can do with my arm, and just coming here with all these guys, all these receivers out, and just throwing the ball to them. And they got me better for sure. I got them better, and it was just a whole cycle. And I felt like Ole Miss in general helped me out a lot, become better.
So,
Jordan, at this stage in the game, everyone wants to compare, especially with AJ and DK.
Yeah.
And everyone wants to know who's better, who we take.
Yeah.
Is that maybe something that in interviews people have brought up, and then as the guy who's through the ball past you?
Yeah. So at my East-West game, I've been asked that a lot, and then at the combine, everyone was asking who's better, AJ or DK, and I said they all have different strengths, all have different weaknesses, and they kept asking who I like to throw the ball to, and I love both of guys equally the same. They all have different strengths on the field, and I told that to the scouts and everybody else, and it's just different. It's just different, but
And going off of that, their relationship was
Yeah.
very close. Have you noticed maybe that they play off each other?
Yeah.
Maybe, one has a great day, the other one lifts the other up.
Yeah.
What kind of dynamic?
no, they definitely feed off each other. So if one person's having a bad day, hey, the other person's there to pick them up, and if they're both having a good day, then it's a good day for everybody. And they're just that close to each other, and I can see the connection between them two, and just being the next best receiving core to go in the NFL draft. So I'm excited for them.